President Canepa.
Yes.
Motion passes unanimously.
Our breaking news is out of San Mateo County. In an unprecedented decision, Sheriff Christina Corpus has been voted out of her position. The Board of Supervisors unanimously voting to remove her during this special public hearing today. Thank you for joining us here on KRON 4 News at 2. I'm Justine Waldman, and this afternoon the Board of Supervisors voted on this motion to make the removal effective immediately. KRON 4's Terisa Estacio at that meeting when that vote was held. She joins us now live by phone to share more details. Hi, Terisa.
Hi, I just got out of this hearing that has been going on. The meeting started this morning at the San Mateo Board of Supervisors. They listened first to public statements, and then they heard from the sheriff herself. At issue was the discussion of removing Sheriff Christina Corpus. In March, you may recall, voters approved Measure A that gave the board the power to remove the sheriff. Now, recently, a retired judge, Emerson, he had an advisory opinion based on 2-week hearings. There was cause to remove the sheriff. That hearing included 36 witnesses and 174 exhibits. Then it was back in November of 2024 that the board urged Corpus to resign following a 400-page report that claimed that the sheriff had an inappropriate relationship with her chief of staff, as well as conducting retaliation in the sheriff's office. Now, the hearing a few months ago came to the same conclusion. Everything has. Today's meeting, the public and the sheriff spoke with the board announcing their final decision. Listen in.
When I took office, I didn't come to preserve a comfort zone. I came to dismantle the good old boy system that rewarded loyalty over merit, silence over integrity, and politics over public service. If I lose my position today, I will walk out with my head held up very high because I never betrayed the people who trusted me.
Terisa, we just heard there from Sheriff Christina Corpus. That statement she made was before the vote was made. Have you heard from her since?
Well, curious, she was not inside the Board of Supervisors meeting when they unanimously decided to remove her. So as far as what happens now, the board is calling for a special election. That has to be voted on by the board. So there's a lot more at play. The sheriff said that she was going to fight whatever decision that they made if it wasn't in her favor. But again, she was not there when they made that decision. I had spoken to her earlier when I went into the board meeting and asked her if she wanted to talk some more, and she said no. And so now that is going to be something that will be settled later. So there's a lot of unanswered questions in regards to who is in charge of the sheriff's department now. The board president, Dave Canepa, I thought we were going to hear from him. But basically, they unanimously made this decision. They said that there has been a lot of harm out in the county and that now it is a time of healing, that this is a very significant pivot in the county history, and it's time to move forward.
Yeah, and Corpus has also asked the state attorney general to intervene here. We'll see what steps that takes, and also then who becomes the next sheriff of the county. Terisa Estacio, live for us there on the breaking news that the supervisor